Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another gold making video. Today I'm going to be discussing some things that recently I have rediscovered going back to do old world gold making. Now, none of these techniques are new. Actually, they're pretty old, and I've been doing them a ton before Shadowlands. However, ever since Shadowlands comes out, I know so many people are just occupied doing dailies, all that, but also I know personally for me, I've been occupied with strictly making gold with Shadowlands content. For example, always crafting missives, always crafting food items, all that type of stuff. And so some of these items I have just recently rediscovered, and there's a lot of gold opportunities. Now this video is not going to be an exact, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, do this. Like, it's not going to be that type of video. This also is not a spreadsheet video. This is strictly just showing what I have been doing within the past week and even few days that I just rediscovered. So the first thing I'm going to bring light to is ore. Now the reason for this is because, of course, a classic way of gold making is buying ore, crafting it into bars, and then selling the bars for a profit on the auction house. Now, of course, everybody has done this before. So many people, like, this is not a new technique. However, I decided to check the ore prices one day, and what I saw was crazy. So, I'm just gonna look up Fel Iron. Now, Fel Iron is a ore that you can buy, and it takes 2 ore to create 1 bar. As you can see, I have some in my inventory right now. They are pretty expensive because they are used for more expensive transmog, and currently on my server they go for about 80 gold because somebody dropped the price. Now, as you can see, a day ago I purchased 3,700 ore at 16 gold a piece. Now this is just because I looked up ore and I was looking from like cheapest to more expensive, and I found this. Now if you look, the minimum buyout now is already back to 67 gold. And the region average is 30 gold, region market average is 45 gold, region sale average is 19 gold. So finding almost 4,000 of it at 16 gold was crazy. Now, this expense there was about a 60k investment, as you can see at my purchased. However, so yeah, as you can see, I have sold 225 bars, which is basically 250 ore, which I have sold for already 31,000. As you can see, my average sell price is about 140 gold. Now, taking this is already half of what I paid for 3,700 ore. I still have 3,200 left, and I've already made half my gold back. So this is just one crazy find that I have found. Now, another one is Elementium. Now, pertaining to ore, as you can see, a day ago, like a day and 22 hours ago, I found 883 gold. Sorry, I found 883 ore at 6 gold a piece. And then a few hours after that, I found 120 at 10 gold a piece. Now with Elementium, it is a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning 1 ore creates 1 ingot. So as you can see, I currently have sold a few. That's data is not 100% correct because I have sold them in the past. However, if we look up revenue, as you can see, I sold a stack of 200 an hour ago for 38 gold. So this one profit margin isn't as big, but turning 6 gold directly into almost 40 gold in a day, basically, because this is like factoring an hour, I guess you could say in basically 2 days, I've turned 6 gold into 38 gold. Now, what also you can do is if you make Vial the Sands, anything like that, you can send these to your alchemist and create Pyrium bars, which I will go into that more. But 1 Elementium can also be created into 3 Pyrium bars, and Pyrium bars have also gone into price. So going into that, a day, or I'll say 2 days ago, I purchased pyrite ore at 50 gold a piece. Now it takes 2 pyrite to make 1 Pyrium bar. So basically I bought 6 Pyrium bars at 100 gold a piece if you take this profit. Now currently I did not sell any because I am using them for crafting, but currently Pyrium is going for 150 gold, and as you can see how big they crashed the market. Yesterday it was at 250. So even at this low price, I save 50 gold just buying this, and I could take this, craft them into bars, and quickly sell them on the auction house and sell them like that. However, I use them to create true gold, which I used for Vial the Sands. Now, going into Vial the Sands now, I have slacked basically throughout Shadowlands on creating Vial the Sands. I had a few stocked up when Shadowlands released, sold them off, whatever, and then I went back onto my alchemist the other day, and I realized I had enough materials just sitting in my inventory to make 3 Vial of the Sands. Now, if you look, they all sold literally the same day. Like 4 hours in between each other. So I crafted these, I was like, whatever, maybe they'll last a week, whatever, I just have the material sitting there, and as you can see, I sold them all basically in the same day for 55,000 gold each. Now, this isn't that much, because you do have to realize there is a 22,000 gold sink that's automatically required due to vendor materials, so it's about a 30k profit because I crafted and I farmed all the other remaining materials, so it's about a 30k profit on each of these. So I've made about 90k in literally a day just on Vial of the Sands that I found in my inventory. Going into this is Cataclysm herbs have been surprisingly cheap. Currently Cinderbloom is back to 75 gold, but as you can see, yesterday I bought almost 200 for 5 gold apiece. Now, that is really, really good because normally it's about 18 to 20 gold. I bought out the market, which is why somebody decided to post theirs really high. However, this is a very, very cheap find for me. So, once again, just searching up those ores, and those herbs have been very cheap. Another example of this is Whiptail. Now, I did not buy a lot because I do have 500 in my bags. However, as you can see, my daily sold, which was 45 days ago, so a little over a month, you can see my average sold price is about 30 gold, and even my median price is 12 gold. So finding 25 at 4 gold a piece is really, really good. And as you can see, somebody reset it, of course, because it's now at 99 gold. But yeah, finding cheap herbs, because people just post them and they're like, people aren't going to buy this, let's just get it out my inventory. So they post it really cheap, and you can find some crazy good stuff. Going into Cataclysm ores again, another one that I just purchased is Obsidium ore. Now, if we look up Obsidium, as you can see, the ore is to 75 gold because I bought it out as well, but bars are at 95 gold. Now, the average sell, as you can see, I've sold it between 50 gold, anywhere between 25 to 50 gold, I've sold this item. Now, currently it's selling for 95 gold, however, you can see the market value is about 50 gold. So, I bought 2,200 ore at 12 gold a piece. If we make that into bars, basically I bought bars at 24 gold a piece, and they will at least sell for 50 gold because that is market value. So I'm at least doubling my gold strictly off this ore. Now, I used to farm this ore actually, and you can see I've sold it up to 30 gold just on its own, which means you could be selling bars at 60 gold. So finding so much ore super cheap is really, really good. Now, volatiles are another good resource to look at. Currently, life I've seen has dropped a lot, and I think that's due to the Whiptail price, because normally Whiptail farms will give you the most volatile life. So if you are looking for cheap gold, you could try to buy these and reset them. For example, to buy out this whole market, it's only 16,000, and I used to sell life at like 30 to 74 gold, as you can see at that sold price 45 days ago. So you could reset this, and it's at an 18 gold price, and I can reset it back to like 30 gold, and I could double my profit margins. Now, that being said, all the other volatiles have increased in price a lot. Volatile fire, my average buy price is 19 gold. However, it is back to 46 gold. My average water buy price is 18 gold, and it's at 60 gold. Now, Volatile Air, as you can see, I've bought 1,800 of it, and the low price, I bought it at 4 gold, and the most I've spent is 26 gold. And it's currently at a steady 64 gold, as you can see. Now, I don't know, volatiles are sometimes annoying to farm, but Volatile Air is a solo farm. All you have to do is run a dungeon. It literally takes 20 minutes to do full 10 runs, and you get about 200 Volatile Air. So even if you aren't looking to craft Vial the Sands, or you don't want to go out and do an hour of open world volatile farming, Volatile Air is so easy to get. However, it is the most expensive constantly on my server. So this is definitely a way that if you are bored of Shadowlands and you want to make some gold, all you have to do is look up how to get volatile and just go run a dungeon for 20 minutes. Then you have easy gold that you can just post on the auction house and it will sell. Going into this is you can also look for ghost iron. Now, my server is very weird with ghost iron. For some reason, it is super expensive. Even before Shadowlands released, ghost iron was really expensive, and I think that's because of people making the sky golem armies, which a lot of people did after pre-patch. However, as you can see, there is still gold to be made. It takes about 36 gold to make a bar, and they're selling at about 50 gold a piece. So I could buy this out right here, craft it into bars, and just sell it back. Now, as you can see, not all deals are good on all servers. For example, I would probably refrain from doing this because it's only about a 10 gold profit, and even less after auction house cuts. However, your server might be very good. Now, a lot of people are skeptical and they're like, why does this happen? Why do people post ore so cheap? And that's because they're either just doing quest or they're farming for it and they're just too lazy to craft. For example, there's 3,200 ores that I bought of Fel Iron. It takes 44 minutes to craft. And so a lot of people don't have time to just sit at their computer for 44 minutes, make sure they don't get kicked for AFK and like sell these bars. So that's why people just post the ore on the auction house so they can just get over. Now, if you guys aren't sure about what ore to pick out, normally what I do is just type in ore and then I start scrolling. For example, you could see that, for example, Serenite looks pretty good, 20 gold a piece. That seems pretty cheap for Serenite, so you could just look it up, and you could see that bars are selling for 65 gold, so actually I could buy this out and make about a 25 gold profit on just creating bars and selling them. So yeah guys, that's basically what I just wanted to bring light to. Look at ore, look at herbs. If you guys can craft vials or sky golems, make sure you are doing that because they are selling very fast. And this is just strictly easy gold. As you can see, I actually sold some Fel Iron bars. I sold some Elementium ore that I reset to 50 gold a piece, and it sold. And remember, I bought those for 5 gold each. So I made 45 gold on each ore. So yeah guys, I hope that helps. Just check out your auction house. Anything that you remember doing pre-Shadowlands, just make sure you check it out and you're not missing any gold. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you join the Discord down below. We are doing giveaways. We are celebrating for the holidays and everything like that. So feel free to check it out. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me feedback please, and have a good day.